are doing great. Welcome to the Sapphire Spider Oracle channel. If it's your first time being here, I appreciate you stopping in. And if you're a returning listener, thanks for coming back. Please like, share, donate, comment, subscribe as you see fit. All that information is below. And let's get started with your animal oracle card. So this is checking in for the full moon we're about to have here in July. Let's see. Oops, there it is. You got two cards. What spirit animals are leading you? Number 17, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. And Porcupine Spirit, number 48, time for beginner mind. Yours are very dark and moody in the color tones here. I mean, out of all the cards I've pulled from my other piles so far, yours are very dark and moody. Well, no, I'll take it back. Aries had a really cool card. It's very much like all these jewel tones, all these kind of like rich, deep reds and greens and purples and the black. So I kind of like color schemes, Taurus, like color schemes, like you're... That's where this co-create with spirit is. It's like, what colors are you feeling right now? Time for a beginning mind. It's like you're searching for inspiration, and spirit's searching for you in that sense. It's ready to co-create with you, and it's very much talking about these deep, rich colors, and it's specifically mentioning jewel tones. So there's something about jewels. There's something about the color schemes. There's something about inspiration and creativity and starting a fresh project from scratch. It's kind of mentioning this 48, like 48 hours, like you only have Saturday and Sunday, right? Like a weekend project. There's something along those lines coming in. I've been seeing a lot. Look, this has been coming through a lot for me. A single raven or a single crow. I've been seeing it on cars, on signs, on like actual animals, and now it's here on the card. Like I've been seeing a lot of crows or ravens lately, so that's a big sign. And my moon sign's Taurus, so this is a big kind of like inner message. I feel like your creative spirit talking to you. Then you got this porcupine spirit over here. I haven't fully tapped into that one yet. It's talking about you're a little prickly or protective, I feel like. But it's also like your decoration. Like it's got a lot of little beads and feathers and stuff adorning it. So there's, yeah, you're very protective at the same time of this like fresh idea, I would say. That's what it feels like with this time for beginner mind. Very protective of this fresh idea. We got a single card that came out, so it wants to talk to you. It said, here we go. The Fool. You are absolutely starting a new chapter of life, a new project, a new something. Okay, you have a song, Taurus. It was pointing out the fish right here, and it gave me joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. So this is a new thing to be excited about. The Fool card can definitely go either way, you know. You're either being foolish or you're starting a new journey, and you should be foolhardy and like light-hearted and carefree and everything in that way. That's very much, it said this is the invitation for you to be careless in a good way, Taurus. To be careless, lighthearted, free, in very beautiful ways. You're definitely starting a new project. There's something here about color schemes and things like that. Ooh. Got quite a, is it quite a handful? Got quite a handful. Kind of. It wants your cards set up this way because there's something about like the structure, the setup right here that it's really interested in. So I'm actually going to start here in the center. I'm going to turn over both. It's pointing out how stern both of these ladies' faces are here in these cards. This is a Queen of Swords and an Eight of Coins. That's what I'm saying. Now, I was just reading up on this one. This girl in this card has to stay silent while she completes her task. And that is part of this energy here. That's what I was saying. It's like you're about to start a new chapter. You're very protected and guarded about it, though. And it's like you have to keep silent while you're building it and working on it until it's ready. There's like this kind of like clockwise motion that I'm sensing with this little pile right here. It's like it is time to start, but it's not time to talk about things yet because you still have work to do. And it's really hard to kind of, I said, to keep your mouth shut in that sense, but you're very much working on this project and it will come to fruition. It's very much pairing up the pentacles that she's weaving here out of thorns and nettles and stuff, right? That's what I'm saying. This is not an easy process, but it's like this becomes the pattern of this flower here on the gown. So it's like almost like turning yourself into a queen, which this is a Queen of Swords. So this is intelligence and wisdom and knowledge, anything to do with like intellect, right? She's sharp, she's smart, she's witty, she knows her facts. She can be a little cold and hard, but extremely smart. So this could be kind of going after a degree in a sense, or this could be, right, working on some kind of, it just said come up, like your come up. You're working on your come up in a sense, it's saying, Taurus. So it could definitely be about like a degree or learning of some kind. So you need to be happy about this. You should be happy about this. It's just there's a lot of work involved here and you're very serious about it. And that's what's really coming through here, right? You're very serious about it. You're also looking for inspiration and stuff, though. That's what I'm sensing. So let's go over here to this crow spirit where it says co-create with spirit. And let's see what is coming out over here. You got the Tower and the Nine of Wands. That's a heavy pile. Just sitting with it. Give me a second. It's very much talking about like literally the darkness. It's talking about using your darkness and kind of like your past and the things that happened before in your life. It just, I'm telling you, it just said to decorate. I'm telling you, it said to decorate. Okay. It's talking about co-creating with spirit. I'm telling you, you're decorating a house or something too. Like, there's totally a house. And it's mentioning these skulls and like all the black and the red and the jewel tones and the darkness. Like, it sounds like you're like, how should I decorate my house? And it's mentioning that kind of like you should fill it with all the fairy tales that you love. You should fill it with all the things that you love, which if you're into like skulls and the color black or like a bunch of red, because there's a bunch of red over here, and like fire and flames, is very much mentioning these fire and flames, candles, torches, lights. Yeah, like you should, that's what it's bringing to me. It's kind of setting like ambiance and mood, but there's a lot of crap that you've been through too, because with this Tower card, like, now this could be a good thing too. I mean, if you escape the Tower, right, that could be a good thing. And so that could be where you had to move or something had to change, right? Something had to be remodeled, something like that. If it's not about a home, then something definitely shifted and changed in your life, kind of upended how everything was before. Feels like it's been a really long struggle. And again, there's this girl outside of a house, so it feels like you've been searching for a home. You finally got a home. Even if that's just a home within yourself, right? But either way, that's kind of the vibe I'm catching. And then it's kind of like, all right, so how do I decorate this space? You can also decorate yourself within, right? So you're starting over from scratch in a sense. That's what I'm saying. Either way, whether it's a home project or just you as a project, like you're starting over from scratch in a sense, and you're very much reflecting on everything you've been through. And it's like, what do I do now? And it's like, well, it just said something like, take the skulls of your enemies and decorate everything with that. Take the colors you love, even if they're dark and rich, and decorate with that. You're starting a new pursuit, and you shouldn't really necessarily just go talking about it just yet, because there's a lot of hard work ahead of you, but you will transform into this very intelligent, smart, witty queen energy. Stands very straight and tall on her own, and just like in control, knows what's up, will definitely serve and take care of herself. So what's this final set over here? Yeah, and lots of victory. 6 of Wands, there's hard decisions to be made along the path, but definitely a lot of prosperity, and attention and praise, things to be won along the way. So it's been a very long journey for you, Taurus, but you are working very hard to become something better for yourself, and to, I feel like, honestly, like reap everything you've sown before, turn it into wisdom, decorate the halls with it. Like, we're gonna remember this stuff, right? That's kind of what I'm saying. We're gonna remember this stuff. Meanwhile, presently, full moon, working on this stuff, coming into your own, in a sense. Looking forward to a lot of victory and happiness, success, forward progress and movement. And this Judgment card's a very happy Judgment card in a sense, because a lot of times it's usually very heavy, but there is it said a good judgment call. Like, look how dark it is, and then it moves over into the light over here. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all a good judgment call. Like, everything you're doing is a good judgment call. You're going to hear the call once you reach and reap all of this, right? That's where you get the success. That's where you get the recognition. That's where you feel like, I'm doing what I need to be doing. I'm where I belong. Especially with this time for a beginner mind, it's like, this could be a totally new path for you, and you're like, oh, I had no idea, but I really enjoy this. This feels like my calling, right, Taurus? Like, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. This feels like my calling. So something about moving, or houses, or structures, and even if that is metaphorical for something going on inside yourself, that's what I'm really getting. Working on your own come up, coming into your Queen of Wands energy, looking forward to a path of success and victory, and reflecting back and knowing that you made good judgment calls and you did the right thing, and you moved, it said you moved yourself out of the darkness and into your own light. And this could all be a new path that like really helps you awaken to something that's really meaningful and purposeful and beautiful and happy for you, right? Ooh, nice, Taurus. That's what I got for you. Let me know how that resonates for you. That's all coming through on this full moon. So that's a big message for you, and I just wish you well. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.